Real Talk disclaimer. The information provided by the host on this platform is for education and awareness purposes only. All information provided on this platform is provided in good faith. We make no representation or warranty of any kind, express or implied, regarding the accuracy, validity, and reliability of information shared by the host or show guests. The views and opinions of guests on the show do not necessarily reflect the views or opinions of the host of Real Talk. Under no circumstances do the host, show guests, sponsors, or affiliates assume responsibility for the actions of any viewer.
Our greatest glory is rising when we fall. So don't be discouraged, don't you be appalled. It's okay if you fall and maybe even lose your spark. Just make sure in the end you rise from the dark. It's time to rise up, time to work, and time to chase your dreams. The Lord has the final say, so your soul is redeemed. This message is to help you with your self-esteem, as faith will take you places that we have never seen.
Yes, we are back in the studios of Real Talk. We're glad to have all of you to join us. We are back. We've celebrated Thanksgiving without you, and we apologize. We had other things going on as well. We do have a councilwoman on board now, and she's a very busy woman. Of course, we try to work around each other's schedule, and Real Talk is not the same without the Z. Can't operate without the T. Oh, I don't get in the bag tonight. I'm like prime time tonight, dog.
Shucks. But I will say this. You did a fine job. Because a couple of times I was able to I know I didn't come on. I was making comments.
Yes, you was making comments. You was out of town attending your conference, right?
Yeah, I made some comments that night. A few comments.
Yeah, you
while I
did.
was en route to some stuff. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How about yourself?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Things are well. Glad to be here tonight.
Yes, I'm glad to be back on Real Talk with all of our viewers. We really miss you all. We pray that the feeling was mutual. Hello, Dana J. Yeah, what's up, brother
Yipping
Philip
up.
Davis? Philip Davis been on a ship for 2 weeks. Well,
Really?
at least for a whole week.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he back on the on our soil on this side. On our soil on this side. So we're glad to have all of you to join us on today. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Real Talk. Welcome to Real Talk. Several ways that you can tune in with us. Facebook Live. Put in Pastor Z and Bishop T Real Talk. You can get us right there. YouTube. We have a YouTube channel. Like and subscribe if you will. We also have a Twitter. Send us something every now and then. Attach something with our name on it. Positive. We're all about it. So what's been going on in your world?
A good bit.
A good big talk to us.
You know what? I think the what can I say? the bigger question is to ask is what's been going on in our world.
Okay.
But nevertheless, just the regular. We in a new position, and we are adjusting, and we're loving every minute of it. We're excited and still doing, having fun. That's the thing, to enjoy what you're doing. And so far, I am enjoying what I'm doing, and hopefully, I am. Um, so far, what, 1 month in? Yesterday.
And you and I talked, and you said it's more to it than what uh you knew it would be.
Well, yeah, and I think a lot of that is really understanding once you get into something. Because I think at one of at the meeting that you hosted and sponsored for just city leaders and people about unity and some things, I said, you really can't judge another man's situation or circumstance until you walk the mile in their shoes. So, yeah, it is some different, but it's just a matter of getting in and learning and doing the necessary prep and everything that you need to do. But I'm enjoying it, and it's good to learn, to know things that you never thought about. You never thought about how our city is actually running, what makes gas and move. And so we're excited about it. We have a very energetic and upbeat and working mayor. His cabinet is working. The city. I've heard even today. We took part in the Align, I think, the insurance company ribbon cutting ceremony, and that was just good. There's good positive energy around the mayor, his cabinet, and the council, and just the city. Kudos to city workers. I heard people today saying that it just seems like they see more trash pickup and stuff. So it's very, very positive feedback, and hopefully, the Lord willing, and the Lord give us that grace to have that throughout this 4 year term. So I think things are well and things are good. Um, I want to enjoy what I'm doing, and so I can just say I am enjoying what's going on. If I can say it here, I believe I can. I haven't been on reset for about 3 weeks now, and so we're coming back in a week or so. And so we're looking forward to that, but we doing ministry, and things are good in our world. In my world, things are good.
Well, I'm gonna say things are
What's going on?
well in mine as
That's what
well.
I was about to ask. In your world.
Yeah, yeah, it's very much it's good. No complaints here. Um, we do what we do because we love what we do and we love who we do it for.
Mm-hmm.
And I've seen you because I'm at work at the time. Whenever you are at your council meetings, um, and I've seen how you y'all conducting great meetings. Love your closing remarks always.
Yeah.
Um, and so our school board is the same. We got things going on there, and we working hard. The community meeting we had was, I'm gonna say, it was great.
Well.
Despite what others have said, I think it was a great turnout. I think it was great. Um, Actually, we had great conversations, and we dealt with things that need to be dealt with. I believe, and I think in doing so, it has changed a little bit of the understanding of the people who elected us to actually give us an opportunity and you all an opportunity to serve them and to carry out the work that we need to carry out um, as um, as elected officials. And so we have a great show tonight lined up. We have someone that we're about to bring on in just a few minutes. We have Miss Akia Drummonds, Miss Holiday giveaway. She's going to give away some great things here. So first time to Real Talk. Everybody give a warm welcome to this wonderful lady with a wonderful heart, Miss Akia Drummonds. Hello, how are you?
Hello, Pastor. I'm well and yourself.
I'm doing
And
pretty
hi, Bishop
good.
T.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Good.
Great, great, great. Can you turn the camera a little bit to the right so we can get all of you? The other way.
Oh,
There you go. All
there.
right. All right. This is Miss Ikea Drummonds. She's a member here at the Mount Zion Baptist Church, 508 Allen Street in East Gaston. She's doing something big, 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 big in our city. It's going down on this Saturday. So Miss Ikea Drummonds, tell us about what you have going on.
So, God just put it on my heart. I am a person that likes outreach, like helping others, being there for others, just giving a helping hand. And so I said, well, Lord, what you want me to do this year? So I just started buying stuff. I said, well, I can have a holiday community outreach giveaway. So there's going to be various things there. It's going to be clothes, hats, gloves, household products, clothes for women, men, kids, babies, and we're also going to have food like hot dogs and chips and pops. And I just want to be a blessing to others. Everybody needs love. The clothes don't ever tell the story. So it's always good to treat people kind and to treat others the way you want to be treated, because mental health is real, suicide is real, and depression is real. So around the holiday season, you see a lot of the suicide rates go up. So I just want to be there just to be a blessing, to put a smile on people's face, to give out hugs. And I really want to dedicate my holiday giveaway to my grandmother, Dolores Jackson, that
Mm.
passed away a couple of weeks ago. She was my biggest supporter. And I'm telling her, I said, Grandma, we gonna do this. I said, you gonna come down to Gaston and everything. So she was excited about it. She did donate. My mom, my dad, they have been a big support, and I got stuff all over the house. She said, Kia, you got all this stuff. Yes, Mom, I do. So I just want to be a blessing this holiday and just have a good time, and just to let people know that someone is there to help them. And I'm just working on some other things, don't want to say yet, but I would like to thank you for giving me this opportunity to um, be a light at our church and to just have a giveaway. Everything is free. Everything is free. There's no cost to anything. If you are here listening, if you're not able to donate, donate your time. I do need volunteers. The more, the merrier. Uh, if you want to volunteer, we will be at the church at 7 a.m. in the morning, Saturday, December the 10th. Um, of course, we need people to help set up things, help clean up, help serve. So if you would like to be a volunteer, you are more than welcome to come. And I'm excited and nervous at the same time. If I only touch one person, at least I touch one person. But I have a goal that I want to reach. And, I just been staying in worship and just talking to God, and I just hope He's able to do what He needs to do, and just keep me on the straight and narrow path for this event.
Well, you're a blessing, and I want to say that to you. There was something that you said that stuck out to me. You said you want to give away something that uh, that you will want, and so you want to give away all new items. Everything
Yes,
that you're giving away is brand new. They haven't been
yes,
worn. They haven't been opened. And it's various things, a variety of things that you're giving away. And that even if those that wanted to share in the giving, that they could call you if they didn't have anything brand new, but they can call you and donate money, and you'll go out and purchase some new stuff. and it's all going to be given out. And so we want you all to share this information. We want to flood Mount Zion. There's so much stuff that she have, so many goods to give away. We don't want her to go back to Tuscaloosa. She actually live in Tuscaloosa. We don't want her to go back up the road with all of these items. And so please, 508 Allen Street, here's the information. It's going to be this Saturday from 8 a.m. until 1 p.m. It's going to be free food as well. But it's going to be clothes. It's going to be all type of items that's going to be given away. If you want to donate, please call 216-738-6236.
Yes.
And you can talk to Miss Ikea Drummonds, and she will actually assist you in a way you can help them on this coming Saturday. And so you have a lot of volunteers. Some of the members of the church will be joining you, and anybody who have the same heart that you have, show up at 7 o'clock in the morning on Saturday here at the Mount Zion Baptist Church, and you can help with this giveaway. And of course, Miss, your beloved grandmother was a wonderful soul. And we're again is praying for you and your mother, Miss Julia. She's our secretary here, executive secretary here at the church. And we were so sorry for your loss during this time, during any time.
Thank you.
But I know that she's cheering you on, and she'll be very proud of you going on through with this.
She would. At first, I was having second thoughts because, I called you. I said, Pastor, we just gonna postpone. So, as time went on and I had told my mom, she said, Kia, I think you should do it. I said, Mom, she said, Grandma won't want us, moping around and not doing, what we supposed to do. Because my grandmother, she was never a person that put anything off. If she was going to do it, she was going to do it. And, that's what I want to do. I just want to be a blessing to someone, and that's all.
Yeah. And listen, Bishop T has done this at her ministry here in Gaston. I remember I took one of my kids over, and we was in the attendance. They gave away leapfrog tablets, bicycles. I mean and so I know she's tickled, and is happy to know that other people share the people, the citizens at heart. This is a tough time for a lot of people. It's not always everybody turn the cartwheels and excited about holidays. Honestly, this is the time where suicide is at its highest. And we want to kind of bring some joy and laughter into those people, and let people know you matter, you care. I see you where you are. I'm going to assist you the best way that I can. And this is my way of just showing you that we love you. And so we appreciate you, we really do. Bishop, you have anything for Miss Ikea?
Let me just say, congratulations already, because it's awesome, and just to be doing it in honor of your grandmother, sweet spirit. We got a chance to meet her and know her for a period of time, and so kudos to you. And it's already a success. Anytime you have the desire in your heart to be a blessing to others, that speaks volumes. So kudos and congratulations on that. And who knows what it'll lead to. We do a lot at Christmas and the holidays, but it sounds like it's your heart's desire to do it. And so the scripture says he'll give us the desires of our hearts. And so congratulations on it, and just being a blessing anybody that has the desire to just be a blessing to others.
Yeah.
And I think there were no stipulations with whether you just actually have to be in need or whatever. So I think it's a good thing. And my prayer for you is that it'll turn into something that you're able to do as you desire to do it.
Right.
And I've been like, the people I asked to volunteer, I think they more excited than I am.
Awesome.
You know, so
Awesome.
they just like, Kia, okay, when is it? I'll be ready. So it's just good to be around people with positive energy,
That's right.
and that's on the same page that you're on, so we all can come together on a one accord. They're excited, and I do appreciate all of them. Um, so yeah, I'm just excited. I've been doing outreach for a long time, and I get it from my mom
Yeah.
back at home. My church home back at home up north, I went to Philemon Community Baptist Church, and the young adults, we will always get together and buy gifts, you know, for the neighborhood, and go door to door and just pray with them and just, you know, give them a gift of love. Because,
Right.
like I say, you never know what somebody is going through. A hug, a smile, a handshake, a prayer goes a long way.
A long way.
So, with me working with the young adult ministry back at home, and I'm just like, I was trying to find my niche when I first moved here. I was like, man, what can I do, or how can I get this going? And God placed it on my heart. He said, "This how you gonna get it started. This is what you gonna do. You did it up north. You could do it down here."
Mm-hmm.
So I just thank God, you know, for every opportunity that He has given me, and I have nothing to complain about. And I've just been so overjoyed um, since my grandmother passed. I can't explain the feeling of a lot of things, but it's good.
That's good.
So whatever it is, I just want to just continue whatever it is and just keep giving God the praise, because I don't know what it is, but it's something. He cooking something, and I'm just gonna let him cook it until it's ready.
Amen. You said that the volunteers are just as excited as you are. Givers enjoy giving. And so just to be a blessing to someone else, I think that they're excited. We thank you again, because you're going to have to travel from Tuscaloosa to be here on Saturday morning. Also, you're actually on your break at work
Yes,
in the
I
break
am.
room. You was
Yes.
nervous coming on. You see how well
Yes,
you
I
done?
was.
First time on the podcast, and it was on the realest podcast it is. That's Real
Thank
Talk with
you.
Pastor Z and Bishop T. So you get to tell everybody I was on the realest podcast.
I will. I
All
will.
right.
But thank you so much, you two, for the opportunity, and you all have a blessed evening.
You too. Thank you so much, and have a wonderful
Okay.
night. All right.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Hey, you're right. All right. All right. We want y'all to show up now. Show up and support them. Yes, Miss Alexandra, we Marbury, we do not have it up yet on our page, but we will get it up. We'll definitely get it up. We'd love for you to share this flyer. Holiday giveaway, 100% free. Giving away clothes, all type of items, shoes, coats. We don't know kitchen utensils, but we're giving away a lot of stuff. IKEA is giving away a lot of things, and so we're excited about that. And the volunteers here at the Mount Zion Baptist Church. So we thank you for that. All right. So we'll get the information up shortly. We're on our page. But at this time, let's go to the commissioner. Let's bring him on for just a few minutes. Commissioner Jeffrey Washington. What's up, Doc?
Good evening, everyone. How are you?
Hey, man, how are you?
How are you?
I'm great. Bishop T and Pastor Z. Thank you guys again. It's an honor to come on and be with you guys once again. Thank you all. And Bishop, congratulations to you. Publicly.
Thank you.
I've told you, but I wanted you to know it publicly as well. Congratulations on your win.
Thank you.
And Pastor Z, you know, we talk all the time.
All the time, man.
Yeah. But, you know, I thank y'all for letting me come on. If you don't mind, I'm going to jump right in and then let you come back with me if you need to. I want to share with the people, we had a unity tree lighting ceremony on November 28th for the entire Etowah County. It was about coming together as one unit. We took it from the book of Luke 17, where Jesus tells all those who are listening, disciples, that a house divided against itself cannot stand. And Etowah County has a covering, a cloud to be over it that keeps us becoming one unit and working together. So when God laid on my heart, you know, we need to tear down this wall that one city is better than another one community is better than another one. What better way to do it than we come together and start spending time around each other to know that we all want the same thing for Etowah County, to be a great place to live and share our ideas with one another.
Well, Commissioner, are you there?
I'm here.
All right, we're gonna look at a little bit of the unity tree lighting ceremony. Let's take a look at it. We're gonna. So you had the Gadsden City High School band there, right?
Yes, they were there.
I was very impressed with the drum line. I guess you can see I kept the camera on them a lot. Had quite a few people out there, y'all. That's Gadsden City High School band. Anniston band ain't got nothing on them.
All right.
Tom. Let's see if we get some other things. They were killing them drums, man.
I enjoyed them being there.
Drum line.
All right. Check them out, y'all.
Bishop T was out there. She was walking around. We're getting ready to light the tree right here, y'all. Look at all the people that showed up. It was well attended. I was very proud.
I was too, Pastor Z.
Something new. And we had people, a variety of people there.
3, 1, 2, 3. Hello, man.
So that was the just wanted to show a little bit of what we was doing, and we had to show Anniston up while Tom represent Anniston. We want to challenge y'all little band down there. Y'all want to step to us, step to us.
You're doing too much.
Well, yes.
You're doing too much.
Now, you was expecting. Look at that. This is my boss. This is my supervisor. Mr. McCoy, William McCoy. I want to give a shout out to him. He most recently, just last week, he lost his mother, and our prayers goes out to him as well. But Mr. William McCoy, that's my supervisor. I want to give a shout out to him. Great man. So I'm a bag off of Anniston just because he's on here. I didn't know he was on. I'm a bag off. I'm a bag up. Yeah. So you have something else approaching. Share with us about what you have coming up.
We'll have 2 events coming up. I don't know if I got the flyer to you in time to get it on. December the 16th, we're having again our 2nd annual chocolate champagne Christmas ball at the Pittman Theater, which consists of us raising money to do some of the activities we want to continue to do and start doing in the community. And so we'll be there then. The doors open at 7. The music will start playing at 8. Not too late to get your ticket to come and have a good time and enjoy live music. You also have free food at this event. Your ticket entitles you to free food. So just come on out and have a good time with us. It's just something to do in Gaston. So let's not say we don't have anything to do, but we're giving something to do in Gaston.
Okay.
That's the first thing. The second thing that we have going on, which I'm excited about, is another Unity project, which is the first ever county ball drop being sponsored by Roseland Development Initiative. It's going to be where we're going to drop a ball like they do in New York from the old Pollock Motors car lot, the old Ford Pollock car lot. We're going to take a ball up that big old flagpole that we stick the flag on. And we're going to drop a ball down from there on December the 31st.
Have y'all tested the ball yet?
No, we haven't tested the ball yet. We're going to make sure it works.
What?
But,
Where is that at? Where is the old Pollock place at?
right down the street from the sheriff building. No, the sheriff, the jail. The jail.
It ain't the building that fell, is it?
No. We're a little further up. We up. We ain't down 12th Street.
Okay.
Right there. We're gonna be right there on the corner of 9th Street.
Oh, Pollock Motors.
Yeah.
That's what,
Right.
I remember Pollock.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about now.
Yeah.
It's across from Dr. Stacy's office.
That's
Okay.
it.
Okay.
Right.
So we're
Okay.
gonna
That was Pollock a long time ago.
a long time.
That
Yeah.
was back when y'all was real young.
I'm sorry.
I think you're a little younger than that.
Now Siri about to cuss you out because you talking
Yeah.
about y'all. You finna say, I'm sorry.
What was wrong with me saying that?
You
real
know what
young?
you finna say.
It was when y'all was real young.
But you know what
I
Siri
think my
about to
kids-
say.
Y'all take a
Let me tell you what Siri about to say.
real young.
Yeah,
Y'all
Dre, I'll be gonna let go of the show.
You know what?
real young back then.
Listen,
I
Commissioner.
don't know why y'all getting out. I don't even know why you getting all upset, Pastor Z.
But I'm finna tell you
That
what
was back
Siri.
in the day. That was way back in the day when I was younger. Back in the
That's what we're
day.
gonna do, bitch. That's what we're gonna do. Party. We're gonna party 31st.
Boo.
Well, listen, some of us got to go to church first.
Well, I knew that, and I knew that being a minister, I can catch a little slack. I ain't called
I'm not giving you slack. I just don't want the ball to drop until those of us that's got to go to church first can get there.
Well, y'all better leave a little early.
It's
Because at 12 o'clock it's going down.
coming down, baby.
Yeah.
So I hope you ain't I hope you ain't in the prayer line. You gonna miss it.
Wait a minute.
Hey, show up
Wait a minute.
at the ball drop. We're all running down your face.
Wherever I am, at about a quarter till, I'm going to say,
Gotta go.
Go give her up.
finger up. And when I put that finger up, I'm going to be headed toward the nearest exit.
There you go. No, for real, we're gonna have a good time. Just to kind of give you an idea of what we're doing. We have a live DJ that's gonna play music from all genres of Etowah County because we want all genres, all people of Etowah County to come. So we're gonna play different music, and we have entertainment. We have soloists. We have spoken word. We have a comedian that's gonna be entertainment from 10 o'clock to 12 o'clock to have fun.
You got a comedian?
Yeah, we got a small comedian.
A
yeah.
small.
Yeah, he's not a
Ain't no
big
such
thing.
thing. Ain't no such thing as small.
That's right, man.
Okay.
He's a
Do
comedian.
you have any live bands?
No, we got no live band.
Yeah.
Just live individual singing.
Let's me and you do a number with the karaoke. Put some well, I don't know, because hey, I told you I got to go to church. I'm gonna be sliding.
We'll put y'all on towards the end. I like to hear Pastor Z sing one of them good old good.
Well, we got to talk about some funds first.
Oh.
Y'all pimping me.
Can we
Just throw me in anywhere.
Can we get some community service out of you, Pastor Z?
That community. He just got through talking about outreach.
Well, Commissioner, we thank you for stopping by.
You gonna cut me off now?
But you know what? On a real note, you're talking about unity. This is on a real note. It was a good event, especially the first one. I think for me it was well attended, and just to see just not people from the city, but from the county to see city officials, county
Yeah.
officials.
We had quite a few mayors there, didn't we?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It was overall a good event. And I mentioned it in council meeting, I think the next day. It kind of to me, there is that type of atmosphere, that type of feeling in the atmosphere. One of unity and just Councilman Back said that at the end of our meetings, he said it a couple of times. If you can't get excited about what's going on in our city and in our county right now, especially in our city, it's something wrong with you. You're gonna have negative people no matter what.
Right.
We have to. There are people who want to be negative about everything. There's always
every. Can I say it like everything. Can't see nothing positive out of anything that goes on.
Right.
I don't care how positive it is.
They're gonna find something to make it negative.
They're like the IRS. If they look, they're gonna find something.
Well, I'm hoping they stop looking.
Y'all keep going in that bag. Y'all ain't ready.
I tell you,
I got time tonight. I'm like, Leon, I got time.
You have a role, Lady Bishop.
I got time tonight.
I tell you what, maybe you should give him 15 minutes of comedy time.
Hey, I tell you what.
Hey, I tell you, I have
laughing. He been talking about money before he even said what he gonna do.
That's right.
Yeah,
but it's just a good time. It's a good time. And I'm gonna say this. I think that unity spirit, I think that there's an overall hunger and a desire. We know we'll never go back to normal because of things that we've gone through. We'll never get back to where we were 3 years ago. But there is a place that I think people are something that I think people are hungry for, and that's peace. A time where people were cordial with each other, where our differences didn't cause us to hate each other.
Amen.
And so kudos to you and Rosalind.
Rosalind Development.
I keep saying Rosalind, but Rosalind Development. And to the commissioners for the ceremony. It was awesome. It was great. And I think
the sheriff was there. The sheriff of Horton was there. Mayor Ford had a representative there. We had the mayor from Atala was there, Holtz Bluff. Probate judge was there. It was quite.
That was a stage full of officials, elected officials, and so it was good. Commissioner, keep up the good work. And let me say too, I hope I can say this right here. We had a situation in District 1 that we had been working on, and you stepped in and helped us with that. That was on Springfield, and we appreciate your assistance with that. And so hopefully District 1 is seeing an improvement in some areas. And so we thank you. We thank you even for that. And once we get our page, Councilwoman District 1 page up, you'll be able to see some of that there. But thank you.
Thank you for
and let me say kudos to you as well, Commissioner. I know that Mr. Thomas Worthy, along with Tanya Baker, and yourself, y'all did some feeding for Thanksgiving down at Carver Community Center. Awesome job. Keep up the great work.
Thank you. I just want to read one thing before I finish and just say again to everybody, please come out December the 16th if you don't have anything to do that Saturday evening. And on December the 31st, please excuse me, December the 31st, I want to just ask you, what is unity to me? And I want to share it, and I'm going to get off, and thank y'all for letting me come on again. Thanks everyone for being here tonight. What is unity? It is the opening of our minds to new ideas, lending a helping hand in promoting unity with the understanding that does not mean it is not going to be some disagreements or discomfort or conflict in the team or organization. Unity is having a vision of coming together with oneness, with one mission or one project that works for the greater good of the people. Lastly, unity will help us work and live together peacefully and feeling connected. So we can value the specialness in each other, each person, and each person's gift, and not be afraid of each other's gifts, but realize we can accomplish more together than we can alone. So I want everyone to come out, join in. Let's take unity to another level. So I'm asking Edgewater County to give unity a chance. Thank
Okay. Let me just say this: next time you do your Christmas speech, I want you to recite it. I want you to recite it and not read it.
Hey, I get excited, Doc. I wrote it out.
You know, y'all did not come up in the day of getting up reading no speeches.
I had to read that one.
Speeches in church.
Take your bow, but next time you come on, make sure you recite
Make sure
that.
you have put it to memory.
I can do your little Sunday sermon on Real Talk.
Right.
Give us a head up. You did your little sermonette.
Listen, it's hard to
everybody clap. Everybody put your clapping hands up.
Y'all rough for us tonight.
Everybody put your clapping hands up. Put your clapping hands up.
Someone said, what do we?
Somebody want to know, where do you go December the 16th? Is that the chocolate?
That's the chocolate champagne ball.
Okay, let me put that up so Miss Huntley can see it.
Yes.
The Christmas chocolate champagne ball.
Yes, it does. Your ticket price does include your food and the entertainment and your drink.
How much is it per person? Do you have to buy tables?
You can buy
floor seats are $30. Okay.
Yes, that includes your meal and all. It's a BYBO affair, and everything. So come on out, have a good time.
Oh, you go.
Preacher.
Listen. These are my constituents. I can't make them say it at one time.
Preacher.
I got you. All right, bro. We got a lot more other things coming up. We thank you for coming on, man. We'll talk to you soon.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you, Bishop. See everybody. Everybody take care.
Here.
All right. All right. We thank Commissioner, County Commissioner, District 5, Mr. Jeffrey Washington, for coming on and sharing that information with us. Of course, we'll be hearing from him sometime down the road again, whenever things are come that we need to be informed about. We're going to step away for a few minutes, but when we come back, we're going to spill some tea up in this. Suit Up, Volume 1, written by Z. Andre Huff. Enjoy 100 devotional messages designed to impact, empower, and encourage you. Suit Up lists each devotional title in the table of contents. These short, convenient devotionals will jumpstart your day. Order Suit Up, Volume 1 by Z. Andre Huff today. Available on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and Westbow Press. You will be glad you did. Y'all, it's that time. We got Tom in the house. What's up, Tom? You can't hear us? Can you hear us now? All right, we're gonna remove you and come back on, okay? We're gonna remove her. All right, she'll be with us in just a few minutes. We got a lot to talk about today, but we're gonna get her back on, and then we'll share a few things that is happening in the news. Let's see, we got her now. Are you there now?
Yes.
Oh boy, you taking the place of Mr. Thomas Worthy. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm fine. How about y'all?
Doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. We've been missing. Listen, everybody been missing us. It's been a couple of weeks, but we're here now, so we're ready to jump into some tea.
I know it's a lot of tea, but I'm just gonna touch on a few. But so much going on, a lot going on.
Okay, let's hear it.
Bishop T, how you doing?
I'm doing well, Tom Tom. How are you?
Doing fine. I'm sorry, I got the giggles.
Oh, you good?
Okay.
Okay. Well, first off, let's talk about Dwayne Wade and his son.
Okay.
Can't pronounce the young guy, little young fella, female. I can't pronounce his name, but he and his ex-wife been going back and forth with Dwayne Wade had petitioned the court to change his name and his gender. So there's been a lot of backlash about that.
His ex-wife don't want it.
His ex-wife does not want it. She feels like they're for like some type of financial gain
For Dwayne Wade.
with Dwayne Wade and his son. So I kind of thought about it, and I was like, okay, I get it that you want your children to be able to express themselves, but I just don't know. He's been getting a lot of backlash about it, and I do feel like that's his mom. That's her son.
No.
She should have some.
But that's his
so.
dad. You know, I mean, both. I'm not saying one should dominate the other. I think they need to come together and have a mutual understanding and agreement. Most of all, you know, how old is this kid now? He's not a kid anymore, is he?
Oh, he's 12 now.
He's just 12?
He's just 12.
Oh my.
I think the only thing what concerns me with this, and I'm gonna tread very lightly for the sake of not receiving emails and all of that. I just feel like at 12 years old, is that decision final with him?
Right.
You know, there are people who will say that I've been this way all my life. This is what, you know, that's just my concern, that at 12, has he really come to just that final decision?
Now, are they just attempting to change the name and his gender for as identity, or they're trying to go all the way in?
As far as I know, it's his identity.
And it says gender. It says gender. So I'm thinking that's
He won't be identified.
Right.
No, that he just wants to be identified
as a female.
Male. Yeah.
So they're not.
I don't think he want to have his surgery.
I think that's on down the line.
That's what now that 12-year-old thing. That's why I'm saying, and I can understand what Tanya is saying, or Bishop T is saying, is that you don't want to do some things
right
at that age, and I you know, I mean, I don't know. I mean, we living in a different time, and there's things you have to tread lightly about saying. So I'm just going.
Okay. Let me read something that I just pulled up. What I'm seeing is Wade notified the court that he has full authority to file the petition without the consent of the child's mother, whatever. However, the documents, she will also be female in all legal documents moving forward. So it doesn't sound like that. It doesn't sound like, just based on what I pulled up, it doesn't sound like it's gonna be physically done.
Okay.
Right. He just, he wants to be identified as male. But I don't know. I think young to be able to, things change. So.
And I don't know if I should say this. Money makes you do some things, because, the fact that you got people who don't have that money and they just gonna be they change,
Right.
maybe not legally or whatever. But
Right.
I just feel like I thought it was going into a physical
Yeah,
change.
that's what I was concerned about.
My thing, because I
At
don't
that
know
age.
enough. I don't even know enough to sit here and say, okay, if you change, can you go back? I don't know enough.
Right.
I doubt it.
About that. But I know at 12 years old,
Oh,
you
right.
know, you going through figuring yourself out and everything else out. So
Right.
Yeah. That was the fear that I had. If he was talking about doing surgery, I think that's a little too much right now for that age.
Right.
Because
Well,
again, you may not be sure.
right.
Because I've seen people that have been on one side of the fence and got to the point that they outgrowed it
Right.
and end up being with a family,
Right.
raising kids, and
Right.
I mean, I don't know.
Right. I think it may have been a rumor. There was I know I ran across a video, and I'm not gonna say what he said, but the rapper Boosie had made
Oh, yeah, that was a kind of harsh.
right, very hard.
okay, I'm sorry. I'm reading something that says he's 15.
Oh, he's 15. I'm sorry. I don't excuse me. I'm glad you correct. So I don't know why I thought quick, but yeah,
Well, 15 still. I would let him make that decision when he get 21, and he can make his own decisions.
right.
That's what I would do. I mean, that's me.
Okay. Well, let's move on. Let's talk about Jamal Bryant. Y'all know Pastor Jamal Bryant at New Birth in Atlanta?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
He world renowned.
He's world renowned. So a couple of weeks ago, I told y'all about Evander Holyfield and Mike Tyson joining together with this marijuana cannabis stuff. Well, Jamal Bryant has jumped on the bandwagon as well. So New Birth is the largest Black land-owned Black church in America. So they have a lot of property. So he's come up with the idea of drawing Black men to the church by raising cannabis. Y'all so quiet? What you think? So let me just finish off. So he says that promoting
Bishop, you need to. I hope you listen to this because we got, she expecting us to respond to this.
I hadn't heard it, so I was googling it while she was
Googling
to familiarize myself.
I'm lost. I never heard of it.
Familiarize myself with the with what she was saying.
Okay, so that's why it's called spilling the tea. I'm giving y'all some tea.
Well, give it to us.
Okay, so basically what he's saying is it's bringing young Black men back to the church, and if they're doing something legal, he feel like that would help.
Is it legal? It's not legal in Georgia, is it?
I don't think so.
I think in Georgia it's to a certain degree. I think it is legal to a certain degree as to how much that you can have. But let me say this before you all go where you are with Jamal Bryant. Jamal Bryant has always been on the cutting edge like that. Even when he was in Baltimore, and I hope that I'm remembering this correct, Jamal Bryant has taken people who had history and changed their lives and brought them into ministry, and they worked in his ministry, even when he was in Baltimore.
Okay.
So without me knowing a lot about this story, if one thing that I do feel is that cannabis is moving, it is legal in several states. And probably, I don't know what you were getting ready to say, and I probably should let you say this, but what it sounds like to me is that he's going to bring them in, and what they were doing illegally,
right,
it's gonna be
To make
he's preparing himself for a time when it's legal, which is a business move.
Right. So what he is saying that he'll be able to bring black girls, they'll be able to do it legally. He'll be teaching them farming, and he'll be helping them to enhance the ecosystem.
Well, Mitchell James, which is a police officer, it says marijuana is illegal in Georgia.
Right. Well, Pastor Jamal wants to cultivate cannabis. He's been getting a lot of hits on Twitter. So it says Jamal Bryant said he wants to grow marijuana on the church ground. Is legitimate, the craziest thing I ever heard in my life.
Who said that?
That's a young lady on Twitter. So they're just going in on him on Twitter. But he made the statement that he's looking for people that smell like weed.
Okay, so let me ask the question: What is the church in agreement with it?
Now that I haven't got into, but that's what he's. They said that he mentioned that to the church and with the deacon. He's throwing that out there at them. I don't know if a final decision has been made yet.
Okay, let me read something too, because thank you, Officer James. It says no, marijuana is not legal in the state of Georgia. The law only authorizes, I thought there was something to that effect, the legal possession of up to 20 fluid ounces of low THC oil by qualified person. It does not make the sale or possession of all types of marijuana legal in Georgia. Possession of any form of marijuana by an unauthorized person is and remains a violation of state and federal law.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Somebody just commented that people in the area are not in agreement with that. So
well, it's gonna be divided now. I mean, I don't expect for everybody to be ain't nobody in agreement with no pastor.
Right.
Well, not totally. And I'm not saying what he's doing is right. I hear why he wants to do it.
But try something.
I mean, okay, here's the thing. Now, I'm not saying that this is something I'm finna do, but here's the thing. Would you rather them be in a place where they can do it without abusing it and ending up in prison and being free out here? Or would you rather them be in prison? What can you do to save them? What can you do to rescue them from that lifestyle, from just abusing it? I mean, you got to reach people where they are, but I'm not saying that what he's doing is right. I'm not saying what he's doing is wrong. I see what he's trying to do. I would do it a little different, but I can't say whether his decision to try to reach these children, these kids, is wrong. I'm not saying that.
But, and here's something that you have to have some knowledge of Jamal Bryant and the things that he's done in ministry, the things that he's a cutting edge minister. He is an out of the box minister, preacher.
Oh, yeah.
He's that. He's that. I do want to put this forth though. And I think I want to put this forth to the church. Because and I know some of you gonna look at me funny when I say this. And I know we're talking about marijuana, which is illegal in some states. I do believe as we move toward the future that it's going to be legal in more states than it is now. I think that's where the future is going, because there are those things, that the signs and things, medical reasons that marijuana is not as detrimental or harmful to the body as all of these opioids that we see people being addicted to every day. And I think there are some things that probably we're on surface, but I think that there are people who can legitimately have the argument to where that cannabis is healthier for the body than some of these pills that people are taking, all the side effects that go with it. Right. But this is something that I want to say. sometimes church folk get so religious. Now, it's funny when we stand up because uh you'll go sit down at all of these restaurants and they serve wine, they serve whatever liquor or whatever. It just sometimes gets to me that church folk, and I said church folk, I did not say the body of Christ, I said church folk. It just seemed to me to get it's like a pick and a choose, or not really, where are you, or what are you saying? It just gets to be contradictive at some point. Put it on the church ground, because just like we look at our city and the state of Alabama, medicinal marijuana, or, and I know our mayor has said it's not going to be in the same shape or form. It's going to be in a pill form. But it's still it's in another form. We have got to, anything to me, I'm not one of those people, and I'm strong enough in my faith and my walk with Christ to say what I'm about to say. I am not one of those people that feel like if you take a drink of liquor or wine, I may not get invited. Okay. I just don't feel like that condemns you.
It don't. And like you say, it's a lot of hypocrisy, because stuff that we frown on, we engage in also. Let's be honest. When that doggone lottery over there in Georgia was over $2 billion, you're alive. You say you didn't try to get a ticket. You're alive now, and I'm just gonna tell you. I was in the pool myself. I ain't got no problem with nobody. I sure was. But guess who goes down to boycott and try to block the lottery from coming to Alabama? The very ones that gets on the bus that go to Mississippi. The very ones who travel to Wetumpka.
Right.
Because the very ones who saying, no, we can't have it. You do it for public sake.
Right.
Political sake. But at the end of the day, you are engaging privately. See what I'm saying? You engage privately, but you act like you against it publicly. Let's be honest, man. We just, I'm not saying, no, I don't, I think it's going too far growing it on the church grounds. Now they may have land way out there, and they may own the land, and that may be what he's talking about. I don't think you're gonna pull up on New Birth and in the front you're gonna see a plant.
Right. No,
and you get the pinch off of it and hit it before you go in. Ain't happening. Come on now, let's come on back here. They have a lot of property at New Birth. You just said they have the most property in the state of Georgia. Am I right? Okay, so who knows where this property is at that they plan on using? I don't know, but I'm just putting that out there.
Okay, so let me ask a question. What if it becomes legal, let's just say it becomes legal, and the church has property and he enters into it, or it becomes a business for them?
Because don't the government, isn't the government buying property or leasing property from owners to grow products like that in legal states?
Yes, they
and
are.
They paying X amount of dollars for leasing your property.
I haven't read it, but I think it's a business move with him. I'm gonna read up on it though, Tom.
Oh, I'm sure it's gonna be some financial gain now.
Yeah,
but he better wait till it get legal, because like Ms. Marbury and Mr. Mitchell James said, they billing some prison for his
right. So basically, he's saying that he's looking to bring in a certain group of people.
Yeah,
the young black male. So
he's very political. If you listen to his sermons, he touch on
he went in Walker and
he should have.
Yeah, he did.
Bravo.
So I just thought I'd throw that out there at you because I talked about Mike Tyson and Vander Holyfield kind of going that route as well. So, so we woke up this morning to some news with Brittany Griner. She was released. We talked about her a couple of months ago.
Can we take a look at the exchange?
Yes, go ahead.
Let's take a look at the exchange.
Yeah. So just like that, it happened. So I was happy. I was happy for her. Very happy. Because they had just reported that she wasn't doing too good, I think about a week ago.
Like they cut her braids off, didn't they?
Yes. And at first I was like, gosh, she is tall.
Oh yeah, she about 7 foot. 6'9". Yeah, she dunks.
Goodness. I
She
just
dunks.
realized how tall she was.
Well, you know, the biggest thing about that exchange is that a lot of people are saying that the exchange was not an even exchange.
Right. Yeah. Although I'm happy for her, but it was kind of bittersweet because we left the guy, what's his name, Paul Whelan there. He's been there, 16 years now, I think. But anyway, and they're saying that was never on the table. I always thought it was, but they're saying that in their negotiation that was never on the table. So
was they expecting him to come with her and then discover that?
I think what Tom is saying is that Russia never intended to release 2 prisoners for one.
Right. It was.
Well, this prisoner that we let go plotted against the U.S.
Right.
And was a weapons.
Right. They called him what? The merchant of death. He was something serious. Like he sold all kinds of stuff that to kill Americans. So I was like, woo.
They was glad. Did you see how glad they was to see him?
Very glad. Now, do y'all remember that movie that Nicolas Cage played on? Lord of War. It was kind of based on Victor Booth.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I gotta check that out now.
Yeah, he was. They said he sold a lot, like over. I think I was watching the news, and they said like over 300,000 ammunition and so many AKs and so many, just a lot of stuff. He's dangerous. He is.
And I'm not real familiar with his. I know he was a what do they call it when they sell guns and stuff to people, and he's killed. But I'm not real familiar with. I think that most, and I say probably. I want to say that I know some as far as Republicans or right-wing people were saying that it weakened the United States,
right,
making that exchange because now it makes foreign travelers vulnerable that they can be set up or whatever in it to know that they can get their prisoners or make exchanges, with just with the deal that Biden made with Russia for this particular thing. But I do feel like that. I do feel like it, just like we were just saying with Jamal Bryant. I feel like there's just, I think when you weigh it out. The United States was trying to get, and then they were held on different charges as well. So, but I know that I heard a couple of times today that his family, you said, I can't recall his name.
Oh,
It's been there.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
I think that they were saying that he even said that he felt like the United States made a good decision by doing what they did, by making the exchange that they made to get Grimes home or whatever. So, and I think that some of the charges are different, or maybe
Yeah, because I think his was espionage, but yeah, the charges are different. But they played a tape from him. You know, where, like you said, he was saying that he's happy for her, but he still, of course, he wants to be free too. So, Brittany Griner's wife and some of the Biden administration talked about they're still, you know, will continue to work on getting Mr. Whalen back, you know, to the West. But yeah, I was happy that she was back. I was really worried about her because they denied her appeal about a month ago, and then a week ago they were saying she wasn't doing too good. They had moved her to that prison. So I guess that may have been where they cut her hair. But she is tall. You see how it was over those guys?
Mm-hmm.
So, but that was the tea I had. But I want to finish up. There was something else that I ran across Walmart. A lot of shoplifting. So they're talking about either raising prices or closing stores. That's interesting. So I thought about, you know, they started with the self checkout. So I wonder if that had anything to do with the theft and the huge amount of loss that they have had since they started that. But they're talking about raising prices. And I was like, you know, prices are high enough. Everything is so high.
Well, we got to keep folks out of the stores from stealing. Keep your hands to yourself.
Right. Now, Target too.
You ain't got the money, stay your butt out of these stores.
Right. Now, Target's having the same.
They locking folk up.
Yeah, they are. So everything is so high. And I was like, we don't need another price increase. But Walmart has suffered a huge, I want to say they said some million, like a lot.
Well,
I heard the locate, it was like in Anniston where they was, no, I'm just kidding.
Well, I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna say this. I know he gone too far.
You done gone too far now.
You done gone too far. I'm
gonna
say this. Now, Walmart is all over the world. Walmart is all over the world. Mm-hmm. And I don't know, even in what we're saying, do you know how many videos come up where Walmart is accusing people of stealing and they're not stealing? So I have an opinion. Stop watching folks that's not stealing and watch folks that are stealing.
Right.
I don't hear nobody.
I mean, I have been in Walmart and I've seen people steal. And I ain't on their team.
Did you tell on them?
And it ain't my business. It ain't my money. He all over the world.
Well, that's why
he is all over the world.
Been the whistleblower.
Yeah, we gotta tell on him.
Well, y'all go right ahead.
Hey,
go right ahead. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. One thing.
She got it. She got a whole. She got
one thing is for sure.
Oh Lord.
One thing is for sure. I'm not saying stealing right. I'm not saying that it's right. Mm-hmm. I don't know why people stealing. And one thing I know is not my business. I'm going about my business and do what I came in Walmart to do.
Well,
you go right ahead.
Captain,
tell me what kind of gift card they're gonna give you.
Captain Mitchell James is on. If I see some, I'm telling it.
Well, tell
it.
You're the federal. You're a policeman.
Okay.
If it's my son, you better put that down, boy. Hey, he ain't with me.
Okay, so you said they always accusing, looking at the.
I didn't say they always do, but they have their share.
Right. Right. So let me ask you this. So you just seen this person stealing. Y'all walking out the store together. The lady stop you and ask you to see your receipt. What you gonna do?
I'm gonna show her my receipt.
You ain't gonna say check code.
Let me tell you something. I can't say it like I want to say it. I don't have nothing to do. Let me tell you something. I mind my business.
Okay, I got you.
I mind my business. Because and I'm not saying stealing is right. But how many people have gone in stores and stole food to feed their kids? I'm not saying it's right.
Right. Yeah.
And here is the thing. How many people does Walmart have working that's supposed to catch people like that?
I don't know, because every time
when you see them folk walking around in plain clothes with them things in their ears and they walk too close to you, and every time you go left, they go left.
They don't pat you down.
They go right.
They don't pat you down.
What?
They don't caught you on aisle 9.
I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna just nut up right there. Let them come toward me. I'm gonna nut up. You know it wasn't.
You know it's gonna be on front page. Councilwoman, District 1, nutted up
in Walmart for being accused of stealing. That's exactly the way it's gonna read, and it might have my signature at the end.
Then it gonna be like any closing remarks.
I'm gonna sue Walmart.
You gonna sue Gaston Walmart?
No, it's gonna be Anderson.
I'm going to the top.
Yeah.
Wherever headquarters is, that's where my lawsuit going.
Okay, so look now, Target, they reported that last year their profit loss was like over 400 million. Target.
How much?
That's because somebody stole now.
That's what I'm saying. That's not just because of stealing.
That ain't all because of theft.
They not letting people walk out.
Target officials said organized retail crime in its stores has led more than 400 million in profit loss in 2022.
How many stores does Target have?
That I don't know.
And then how many stores does Walmart have? That's what I'm saying.
Right.
Potentially, the loss that there's been. What is the rate? What is how much of that? What is 400 million to Target?
Right.
That's what would interest me. Mm-hmm. How much of a loss? They said how much of a loss, but how much? What's the percentage of that profit? Mm-hmm. That 400 million. What is the percentage of their profit?
Right.
That they lost. You know, that's what I'm saying. And right. I'm all for. I don't think. My grandmama used to say something. If you lie, you'll steal. If you steal, you. She went through that whole scenario, you know. And there are some people who do it for a living. And then I know I'm not finna shock us. There are some people who get what they get from those folks.
That's their biggest customer.
Hello, let me hear you. I don't hear nobody. If we gonna talk about it like
keep them in business.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You're right.
You know, so you know, but I'm just saying, as for me, if you want to see
oh Lord.
Oh, a book.
Lord.
Yeah. I don't.
They make a killing insurance claims and tax right. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? That's
they don't miss it. They don't lose.
That's why I'm saying, what is the percentage what is the percentage of that loss compared to their gain? You know, their profit,
right,
or whatever. You know, because Walmart's all over the world, and I'm gonna tell you, Walmart has been able. Walmart is sometimes cheaper with some things than other stores because I guess they buy such a large volume or whatever because it goes in all of their stores or whatever.
Right. But my concern was they're talking about closing stores and raising prices.
Well, that don't bother me. You know why?
About the prices going up or just
you know why they don't bother me?
Why?
Because I ain't got to shop there. And you don't either.
Well, you're right, but
okay. All right. That's why you do that. Go somewhere else.
Well, right, but you go in, you can get anything you need and go right back out.
Yeah,
That's your preference.
that's your preference.
That's a preference. That's how they got y'all on
Yeah,
that
that's how they got y'all. That's how they got y'all.
That's how they got
there,
y'all.
down there in Anniston.
You done gone too far.
Man,
Keep
look,
talking about Anniston. I don't play with Anniston
That's
like
how
that.
they got y'all.
y'all better tune in and help me out. He done talked about the little band. No, Anderson High got the best
Well,
band.
I forgot my boss. He may be off for you now, so I can talk about y'all. Well, all right. We have enjoyed the tea that you have spilled. It's been a long show, but we had some good information. I guess we'll talk about Herschel Walker next week.
Oh Lord! But look,
Shout out to Warnock.
Shout out to Warnock and those.
Shout out to Georgia.
Right.
Shout out to
GA,
Georgia
what
for
up?
turning out and
Y'all go
voting.
to Newburgh and get that Colonel down.
Really, get him.
Holler at Jamal Bryant. He got what you need.
Look. Oh goodness. But I do want to say this before I. He's gone way too far.
You. Okay. All right, we gotta go. We gotta get out of here.
Wait a minute. I want to give a shout out to Miss. What's her name? Miss Drummond.
Yeah.
Out to her for letting the Lord use her. That's big.
Right.
Big.
I just want to, give her a shout out on that.
Miss Drummond.
Miss Drummond. That's good. That's good.
All right, y'all. We're gonna take it off from right here. We're gonna let everybody.
Hold on, Pastor. Before we take it out, Pastor Z, I need to give a shout out to my nephews.
Yeah,
they were here about 4 or 5 years ago. They worked with us at New Life. Braden and Caden Latham. They are state 5A champions in Tennessee. They won the state championship. I'm gonna see if we can get them on too. And then Braden was up for Mr. Football. And there were 3 that were up for that title. However, he did not get Mr. Football, but he did get Player of the Year. And a
state championship.
He got a Player of the Year for that region. He got the state championship, and then he was also most valuable player for that region. And so they had a very fine season, perfect season. I think they were 12-0, but they had a perfect season. So shout out to my nephews and doing a great job, and we're expecting great things from them.
All right.
Awesome. Shout out.
Alliston, Tom, you familiar with them with her? Or did you know her? Their mama.
Look, I know. What did they play at Oxford when they was little?
They played for when they were little, and their brother played for the high school.
Yeah, so they got them skills out of Calhoun County. Let me sip my tea.
We out.